being that I was not initially attracted to him, he's not my kind of man. That disturbed me a lot because I wanted someone I'd be attracted to so much. It's not that he's not handsome or he's not attractive, but I have made up my mind the kind of man I want to get married to, like how the person should look like. We have different looks in men. The type I was thinking that whenever I want to get married, this is the kind of person I want. So this made me to think, no, this man cannot ask me to marry him because after all, he was not the kind of man I intended to marry. Then another thing that I needed to give it much thought before I could say yes to him was this thing about how we can survive, being that at this time he has no work. So I wanted to figure out how we will manage, thinking about how we'll be able to survive. I wanted to have a plan. I don't like things taking me unaware. I wanted to know what is the losses, the risk, the challenges we will have if we start this relationship. I was even more afraid on my own side because I don't want to see him as someone I'm not much attracted to, that will make me tomorrow, I will start feeling like going to another person. I want a man I will marry and I say, this man is the complete thing I wanted. So I needed time to ask myself this question deeply, if this person is the kind of man I'll be with, and I will never dream of any other person. Some people, they are here, they'll be thinking of another man, or imagine one Prince Charming who is coming. I wanted him to be everything, one and all for me. This is why it took me time to think about it and decide if I have to say yes or no. I like the fact that he's hardworking, because since he's hardworking, we are not going to die of hunger. I like also the kind of men who can do anything. It doesn't matter what the work is. I like men who can do any odd job to make sure that he brings food on our table. That was what I wanted in a man. So it's like all what I wanted in a man, not all, but most percentage of what I wanted in a man is in him. The only thing is that it's in a wrong body. What I'm saying is in a wrong body is that we always say we have type of person we want. So it's like this type of person I want is not this person, but the things I want from that person is in this body. And you know, there's no guarantee that when I see that person who has that kind of person I like, that these qualities I have written out that I wish to have will be in this person. So I took it as it came, because looks can be very deceiving. People pretend a lot. One can be giving me that thing, what I think I want, because I think this is the perfect Prince Charming for me. At the end, it won't be that the person possesses this kind of character I want in this person. I don't like it when it's boring. Some people are just too boring, and one might not know this until the person gets there. Like someone who likes to do the kind of thing I like to do for fun, and the person who likes to spend the kind of money I like to spend. I wouldn't want money to be an issue, like when we need to buy something. This also being generous. If the person cannot give, this is going to disturb relationships. I wanted more to know and find out how this is going to be. So these were all what I considered in order to find out if this relationship is going to last, because I can't start something I'm not going to finish. And is this man the kind of person who wants a serious relationship? Some people come into relationship to give it a try and see if it works out. After all, I'm a man. If it works or it did not work. So I wanted someone who is responsible, who will start this with me. after starting it, the person will continue and consistently being on that without having a change of mind. So being responsible is one of the most important things in relationship. I didn't want someone who will start a journey with me. On the road, the person will end the journey and say, because of this reason, because of that, that's why I'm not going to end this journey with you and I cannot continue with you. I want someone who is also afraid of what people will say, who is ashamed to do something that people will say, he did this, he did this. There are some husbands who don't care, who will do some things, no matter how bad their name is dragged in the mud. They have no shame. They don't care what story they commit and what story is coming up in their life. So I wanted this kind of person. And these are all part of the things that I saw in this person. I needed somebody who will care, who will give me this chance to exist in his life, coexist in his life. Not just someone who will just be existing like one king and the other people are not really existing. Someone who will open his heart and let me in. That he knows that I am a part of his life. And it's not everyone who can really open up to you and let you in. You might be having a relationship with somebody, but the person cannot really let you in. I'm talking of somebody who will see me as his wife, accept me, receive me, and give me that role, the chance to play that role in his life. I wanted for me someone that it will not be difficult for me to go to. I want to feel free, like we met, we married. I want to feel free to tell you everything, to do everything. I don't want to see I'm still be having too much shyness to be free with you. I want to feel free to come to the person, to talk to the person, to do everything. I want to be at home with you. That when we are together, it seems right. It has to be right, being around the person. These are all words I know, but if it happens, I remember other things, I will let you know. So this is why I will consider seeing this person as my husband or accepting his proposal. Thank you so much.